So before the video even starts, guys, can you guys please do me a favor? Watch the video all the way through if you can. And also, if you like the video, please hit the like button and possibly share the video. And if you really want to see more content from me, definitely subscribe. This helps us with the YouTube algorithm because likes and things like that are the things that drive us to be seen by other people and by people that normally wouldn't be able to see our videos given that we're a smaller channel. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Legend of Vox Machina. So, can a D&D campaign really make for a good animated series? Well, let's get into it. So, The Legend of Vox Machina is a adult animation by Amazon. It's featured prominently on Amazon Prime Video. So think half Invincible and half Dungeons and Dragons. So how's the animation first and foremost? Well, the animation in this series so far in episodes 1 through 3 is actually pretty good. It's slightly reminiscent of the Voltron remake done on Netflix, but I think it has a little bit more polish to it. It's not quite at the level of, let's say, a Castlevania though, somewhere in the middle. So I'd say probably right at the level of a Masters of the Universe Revelations if I had to really quantify and give you an example of the type of animation that it is done here. So it's obviously Western, but I'm pretty sure that the animation house is from Korea, like all the really good ones are. Now, so with that being said, what's the tone of the series? Well, the tone is like an action comedy. The fantasy elements are there, you know, magic, swords, sorcery, and all that other fun stuff. But there's a great bit of emphasis on humor. Similar to a more adult version of, let's say, like an Avatar: The Last Airbender type of humor, but like I say, the adult themes and profanity are ratcheted up to like 1,000. But it does okay. Never did I really feel like it was cringeworthy. I never really felt that way, even though a lot of the jokes are very crude. It's done in such a way that it fits what the characters are trying to portray. So, you know, it never reaches the level of absolute cringe. So that's good. Now, as far as the characters are concerned, I actually was drawn to a lot of them early on. They're actually quite charming characters. Even the ones that are less than cool, I guess you could say. They're real fun. They're real fun. They're real funny, and they all have their own personality. So that's really fun. I like that so far the series is not overly female dominated. I was very surprised by that, given that this is Amazon. But no, it's not overly female dominated. There's actually a good mix of male and female main characters, and you know, none of them are presented as more capable than the other. Each one has their own role to play, so it actually works out pretty well. Now, as far as the action scenes, they're actually really good. They're very well done. They keep your attention the whole time, so that's good. Now, the story I actually was very interested in, and it was actually done in such a way that, you know, even though I was able to see the twists coming, the average viewer is not necessarily going to see, you know, where the twists and turns are. They're not overly complicated, but they're not overly simple either. So it's really fun. This is not an animation for children. I don't know if, you know, me saying that it had adult themes was enough, but this is not for children in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So it's a really fun adult animation. Now, one of the weaknesses, I think, of this in a way is some of the side characters, in particular the Sovereign and his council. Some of those characters are not particularly engaging, but I mean, you're not really here for them, so it's okay. And as far as the first 3 episodes are concerned, just the different fantasy elements that are introduced are pretty awesome. Personally, I'm really interested to see more of the Percival character, being that he is the only human character in the main cast. It's very interesting that he has so many secrets behind his upbringing, and just how his power set and role really works. So I found that very interesting. The other characters are pretty straightforward. Vax is pretty much seems to be a fan favorite so far, and I can understand why. He's really cool, really calm, really collected, charming fellow. Vex is cool too, but I'm partial to Rangers. Percival, like I say, to me as a gunslinger, he just has a lot of mystery about him. Grog is really fun as just the tank. The Bard character is really silly, almost like a Jaskier in The Witcher. And the character with the most heart, though, that I see is the gnome cleric. I think her name is Pike. She actually was really really engaging. Just her amount of heart, yet being so small, she's really brave. So I like the characters; they're really fun. Am I engaged enough to watch a 4th episode? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. There's no doubt in my mind that next Friday coming up, I'm definitely gonna check out the next episode. So with that being said, guys, as far as The Legend of Vox Machina, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. So, check it out on Prime Video. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you on the next one. 8-Bit Heroes out. Peace.